Today we are discussing about another M, and that is mantras. What is a mantra? What is its effect on your life, my life? Is mantra only religious? Can mantra completely bypass religion and become completely spiritual? Is it compulsory to use mantras? Should mantras be chanted loud or can it be done silently also? Are there mantras which only men should do and some which only women should do, or is it anybody can do anytime? During periods, are there certain mantras which women are not supposed to do? There are these kind of doubts and questions which almost every time occurs whenever we discuss about mantras. Now, we may not be able to go into the depth of every question that I have just said and discuss, but we will definitely be picking up enough questions of this in today's session. What we'll do is, we'll discuss about a mantra, we'll discuss about the whys of mantra, and we'll definitely practice one mantra today. If there is a chance, which I think is very, very remote, in case there is a chance, we might take up the second mantra. But I think we'll be able to do one mantra today. We will recite that mantra together for some time. So here I go. What is the purpose of mantras? The purpose of mantra is very simple, and that is shut out the outside world. There are so many thoughts which are cluttering your mind and my mind almost all the time. We are not able to concentrate on the right thought which will help us to grow in our life. For example, let's say there is a difference of opinion which has happened between me and Indrajit, who is present over here. I can also think about all the good that has happened in our past. I can also think about the beautiful plans we have for the future. Or I can think about the difference of opinion right now. Now, which is that thought which will help me to grow? The thought that will help me to grow, is it the thought about the past where all the good memories are there? The thought which is going to help me grow about the future where lovely dreams are there? Or is the thought that is going to help me grow is to think about the differences right now and how much it is troubling in my life? And if I ask you this question, you will either say the past is beautiful because we have such beautiful emotions over there, such beautiful memories over there. If you're a person who learns to live life through proof, through memories, through emotions, then you would look there. If you're a person who lives life through dreams and ambition and impact and potential, then you would like to think about the future and say, kuch to saath mein kamal ka karenge. And if you are not one of these two, you will not be able to focus on these two thoughts, which both are growth oriented. You will get puzzled by the present emotions and present conflict, which will not allow you to grow. As you and me live a daily life, every day there are multiple conflicts that we hold in our head. A mantra helps me to focus on that thought, which will help me to grow. And it helps me to drop those thoughts which are unnecessary. It helps me to declutter my mind and therefore gives me peace as well as progress. So a mantra in its very, very simple term, a tool that I use to shut out the outside world. A mantra is always a man and tra. These two are roots of the word mantra. Man, of course, means the mind, the thoughts that we have, and tra means a tool. So the tool by which you master your mind, the tool by which you control your mind is called a mantra. What is the right mantra? Right mantra is any mantra which helps you to grow and become a better person. Now, some people would love to have a very small mantra, easy to remember, uncomplicated, maybe one or two sounds like, let's say, Om is, or what some would prefer to do, which I also prefer to do, is Aum, A, O, and M, which means the chanting goes like, Now, every mantra, for it to appeal to us, for it to settle down inside us, we have a potent idea. Behind every mantra stands an idea. And not just an idea. Behind every mantra stands an understanding life. There stands an understanding of you, of me, of universe. So phase one of any mantra is to understand the sound. Phase two of every mantra is to understand its meaning. Phase three of every mantra is to make that meaning a part of our personality. Phase four is to chant it regularly to help master the mind. And phase five is when we go beyond the mind into the depth of meditation. Now, for some people, chanting of mantra by itself doesn't appeal. So they take help. And what is the help they take? You can take help of a perfume and incense stick. You can take help of the bell. Or what appeals to me the most, I take help of music. At one end music, at the other end chanting of a sound, a word, a mantra which appeals to me, makes a huge difference to me and helps me to devote myself completely to that sound. So it's very important that you select a mantra that speaks to you. Some people, it is not the mantra which appeals first, it is the music which appeals first. For some people, it is not the music which appeals first, but the environment which appeals to you. Well, whatever helps you is good enough. So music is not better than environment, is not better than perfume, is not better than quietude. It completely depends on what we eat. I should have protein after I exercise. Now the protein comes to me through dal, it comes to me through sprouts, doesn't make a difference. As long as it goes inside, everything is beautiful. Everything is beautiful. What we are going to do is, we are going to do the chanting of a mantra today. Mantra which is my favorite. And I'll explain to you why it is my favorite. And then we will do it at a few different levels in a few different techniques. Now see which technique appeals to you. And whatever technique appeals to you is the technique in which you do the mantra a number of times. What is my favorite mantra? That which appeals to me the most, which connects with me the most, is the mantra Aum. Now there are people who would say this is the best mantra, that is the best mantra. I'm telling you, don't go into that trap. In Germany they call it Mutter, in English they call it Mother, in Sanskrit they call it Mata, in Hindi they may call it Mummy. In Chennai they might call it as Amma. What difference it makes? As long as you call and Mama understands, brilliant. As long as I call and he understands, it's brilliant, awesome. So I'm not saying Aum is the best mantra, but I am saying Aum is a mantra which connects with me, which appeals to me. Aum is also called as the primal cry, the first sound. What does it mean? It means what is, what was, what will be. called as the universal mantra for its simplicity and a very specific sound. It is called the sound of the universe. It represents original vibration, the cycle of life, birth and death, reincarnation, and I'll speak a little more about that in a little while. But let me go into science a little and then come back to this completeness of life. Science, research, measurement tells us there can be a reason, a scientific reason behind the popularity of Aum. When I chant Aum, my entire system seems to match the natural frequency of the universe. It's 432 hertz. But there have been times when people have been asked to sit down and meditate inside a laboratory. And these are regular meditators. When they sit and meditate and the frequency of their system is measured, it comes at around 432. Now 432 is supposed to be the natural frequency of the universe. Therefore it brings us to harmonically resonate with cosmos. Now in contrast, most modern music might be 440 hertz and above. So 432 means I'm aligning myself with existential vibrations, which helps me to cool me down, calm me down, and ease me into the process of meditation. Again, science says when I do the chant Ah, it goes and hits the bottom three chakras. I do O, it hits the middle three chakras. And when I do it hits the above three chakras. The bottom three chakras is also about creation. The middle is also about sustenance. And the top is also about becoming one. In other words, the sound Ah is the sound of the Creator, which is Ma. O is the sound of Vishnu, which is sustain. And is the sound of oneness with existence. And that is the sound of Shiva. Personally for me, besides these, every time I sit into the Aum, I am telling myself, I am my own creator, I am my own sustainer, and I am my own destroyer. Which means assume complete responsibility for your life. Which means no self-pity, only responsibility. This enables me to make a right choice all the time. This makes me align myself with the purpose of my life. Now, if you see, when I explain to you the meaning behind the chanting of Aum, it is not just something which is written in the scripture. It is not just something which is analyzed inside the laboratories. It is a sound which resonates with me, which resonates with me, which makes me believe, this philosophy behind this is what matches my philosophy. Assume responsibility to create yourself. A responsibility to take care of yourself. And assume responsibility to let go everything which has to be dropped from your life. No what. It also tells me life is a cycle of creation, sustenance, and destruction. And in every destruction, the beginning of a new creation. What ordinary people call as the death of the caterpillar, the master calls it as the birth of the butterfly. Seed dies, a tree comes into being. It means, Naren, live your life without any regrets. Enjoy what you have. Create what you want to create. But don't lament what you don't have with you. You can choose the sound of Aum, or you can choose another sound which makes a lot of sense to you. It can be Namah Shivaya, it can be Vaheguru, it can be Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, be Soham, it can be the Gari Japam, it can be Allahu Akbar, it can be La ilaha illallah, whatever appeals to you. Now, do not do it just because it is written in the books of religion. Do not do the chanting because a holy man, or supposedly holy man, has said, if you do the chanting, this will be the benefit. Don't do it because, let's say, you want wealth and somebody told, do this and you will become wealthy. It doesn't work that way. The Purohit or the Pandit who guide you towards these chantings, if the chanting well worked, then he should be the richest person on this planet, but he's not. And I was reading today, Jeff Bezos is the richest man on this planet today. $140 billion is his wealth. I don't think he's ever chanted Lakshmi Strotam. This chanting religion, gods is different. Chanting mastery over mind, giving myself an anchor by which I live a brilliant life is different. I believe in the second one and not in the first one. I don't believe if I do a chanting, some god out there will become happy. I believe when I do the chanting, it unlocks certain potential in certain rooms of peace and prosperity within me, through which I do chanting, which means chanting makes me responsible. Chanting does not make me dependent on somebody else. For all that it matters, you chant in romantic music, Sufic music, Qawwali, sounds of nature, intense fusion music, drums, electronica, metal, doesn't make a difference. Anything which appeals to you and helps you to go a little deeper. What have you understood out of what is chanting? Why should you chanting? How does chanting help you? I have done Om also, I have done Aum also, but somehow it makes more sense to me. And hence I chant Aum more frequently than Om. So how do you do this chanting? I know how long my inhalation is, and I attempt to divide my inhalation into 3 parts, and each part has one sound, A, O and N. So how do I do the chanting? Let me show it to you. I'll take a deep inhalation, and along I will do the chanting. The face is relaxed, the foreheads are relaxed, the body is relaxed, sitting ekdam coolly and calmly, shifting my entire focus, breathing and to the chanting as I do the inhalation. See if we can do it right. I will give you the countdown. Wherever you are sitting right now, you will take a deep inhalation. So I will give a countdown like this: 3, 2, 1. And the moment I say 1, you will take deep inhalation, as deep as you can. And along with the exhalation, you will do the chant of Aum. Again, after you exhaled, take a deep inhalation. Along with the exhale, do the chanting of Aum 3 times. Just a few very simple instructions. When you do it, ensure it is relaxed, which means there should be no like this. There should be just relaxed forehead like this. 2, ensure when you end powerfully. What do I mean by that? So sometimes what happens is that we are doing the chanting, it might go like this. So the end was not powerful. What is the powerful end? Now this humming is not becoming weak, it is remaining as powerful. So see if you can do the entire chanting with power. Finally, 10% louder than your normal chanting. So if you and me are normally speaking in this tone in which we speak, it will be good for you to do it 10% louder. So if I'm speaking like this, so if this is my communication tone. When I do the process, let me do 10% louder. So just remember these three things. One, entire is relaxed. Two, when you do the chanting, full chanting you do with power. And three, make the sound 10% louder than your normal chanting. Okay? I'll ask you to close your eyes. I will guide you for another few, and then I'll give you the countdown 3, 2, 1. The moment I say 1, take a deep inhalation. Along with exhalation, do the chanting 3 times. As you are doing the chanting, remember to keep your eyes closed. Why? When your eyes are closed, you're shifting your entire alertness to the making. When the eyes are open, there will be so many things around that will distract you. You don't want that to happen. So, let the chanting ride. Okay? Please close your eyes. Sit in a very, very comfortable position. Have a gentle smile on your face. Keep eyes closed. And just observe whatever is. Just be in the present. Now this time when you chant, keep your arms on your thighs. And let's do the chanting, but no music whatsoever. So please close your eyes if your eyes are open. And let's get mentally ready to do the chanting. Remember, the meaning these words have for you will play a very crucial role in you mastering your mind. It's not about knowing the literal meaning, but these words should mean the world to you. It should connect with you very deep. You know, when a soldier Jai Hind on the borders, there is a different conviction and a feel, commitment and dream and a sense of sacrifice to Jai Hind. And there are many people who might do Jai Hind inside the cinema hall, movie is about to begin. It's not about knowing that Jai Hind is all about nara about the country or saying good about our country or long live our country. But it's about, does it make you feel something? Now, Ao makes me feel something very deep. Maybe some of you, Vaheguru may make you feel something. So besides all that scientific fact called 132 hertz and all that stuff, the first thing is, what does it make me feel? What does it make me believe? So which is the best mantra in the world? That mantra with which you connect. That mantra which makes you feel, believe, is the best mantra in the world. For the time being, for an experiment, let's do the chanting of Aum. Remember what I said? To me it makes a lot of sense because it makes me feel responsible for my own life. Naren, you are the creator of your life. You are the sustainer of your life. And you destroy anything which is not required for a beautiful future. Be the Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh of your own life. Now, this is what this mantra talks to me. And hence it does not make me dependent on the Creator to make things happen. It makes me dependent on me to make things happen. It means a lot to me Hence, I do this every day. Maybe this will mean a lot to you, and maybe you would also like to do it every day. If not this, experiment with the mantras, find what means to you, and do that mantra the rest of your life. The way you brush your teeth, the way you take bath, the way you eat your food, drink water. Similarly, find the mantra that you say every day as long as you are alive. For me, it is Aum. And I'm sure a few of you after today's session, it will be Aum. And a few more will go on to discover a mantra itself which means the world to you. But today, let's chant these 3 lines. Withdraw yourself from everything in the world. Hands on your thighs. A wonderful smile on your lips. Feel protected, feel taken off, feel secure. Because you have a mantra which is going to help you even in the worst times of your life. It won't give you things, it will give you strength. It won't give you dreams, it will give you the courage to live your dream. It won't give you people, it will give you the right perspectives. Focus to your breathing. Inhale, count of 4. Exhale to 4. When I say done, with 1, take a deep inhale. And along with the exhale, with your face relaxed, with a warm and powerful. And doing it 10% louder than what you normally speak in. Let's do the chanting of Aum. You can do as many number of times as you want. Or after 3, you can stop and just wait whatever it is. I leave the choice to you. I thoroughly enjoyed taking this session for all of us. Probably one of the smallest and the most beautiful sounds on this planet, Aum. Close to 45 minutes. Just to discuss one aspect, and that is how to make this sound. So thank you so much for joining today. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for your willingness to learn. And thank you for being a seeker in the journey along with me. Tomorrow, another chanting. I will kind of complete sessions of chanting that I wanted to. Then let's see what else is left for us. So let's get ready for the chant. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Chant.
बचपन से कंडीशनिंग, हमारा ट्रेनिंग ऐसा है कि रिवॉर्ड दिया जाता है, तो हमेशा चाहे वो बड़ा भी हो जाता है,
Continue the
उसको हमेशा
chanting as
रिवॉर्ड
long as
करना। तो ऐसे ही स्पिरिचुअलिटी में भी रिवॉर्ड रहता है कि
or if you're done with
तेरे को
it for
जन्नत
tonight,
मिलेगी। अगर
wonderful.
तू गलत करेगा तेरे को गलत मिलेगी, तू जलेगा, उसमें नरक में जाएगा। मुझे ना पनिशमेंट से कुछ लेना है,
Thank you
ना
so
मुझे
much
कुछ से लेना है।
and love you
तो
all.
जो आशिक लोग, जो जिन्होंने प्रेम को समझा है, वो इन चीजों से ऊपर नहीं जाते हैं, क्योंकि उनको रिवॉर्ड नहीं चाहिए होता, क्योंकि जिन डिफरेंसेस है वो खत्म हो जाते हैं, भेद खत्म हो जाते हैं, वो भ्रम के पर्दे गिरते हैं। और जब भ्रम के पर्दे गिर
Remember
जाते हैं,
always
तो जब पहली दफा आदमी अपने आप में
assume complete
अपने आप को समझता है,
responsibility for your
उसको ना जन्नत का जरूरत है, ना नरक का, ना भ्रम
don't
की
become
जरूरत है, ना भेद
dependent
की
on
जरूरत
God
है। सभी डिफरेंसेस खत्म हो जाते हैं। तो ये
or anybody else.